This is Frank Goss with SGTV. Leon Dabo was born in France, but was considered American. The portion of his life he did not spend in Manhattan, he spent in Paris. As a painter, his life was devoted to tonalism. He produced hundreds of dark, serene, mysterious canvases. He showed frequently in the U.S. and managed a good number of French exhibitions, including the Paris Salon of 1939. He produced canvases from 1890 to 1955, landscape after landscape. Even his best friends did not know his secret. Though committed to panoramas of the countryside, he kept a private trove of floral paintings hidden in his studio. In 1933, he was scheduled to have an exhibit at the famous Knoedler Gallery in New York. The curator visited Dabo's studio to select a suite of paintings for the exhibition that was to open in May. Looking through Dabo's inventory in his East 55th Street studio, he was delighted to find the secreted floral paintings. It was the middle of the Great Depression. It was springtime. The idea was brilliant. Avoid the dark tonal work and promote Dabo's celebratory florals. He convinced Dabo to devote the entire exhibit to the hidden canvases. New York had known Dabo's darker work for 30 years. The floral show was so well received, it was reviewed a dozen times in New York newspapers. It was so successful that in 1935, Dabo did a show at the Studio Guild in Rockefeller Center titled An Exhibition of Floral Studies in Pastel. Following these two exhibitions, Dabo returned to his more serious work. At the age of 96, he passed away with many of these blossom-rich compositions still in his estate. For its exhibition, Toutes Fleurs, Sullivan Goss, having acquired the artist's estate, is bringing out 20 pastels, nearly all florals. 2 are dated in the teens, and several are thought to be 100 years old. But they are timeless, sweet celebrations of the garden, of color, and of abstracted representation of bouquets. Perhaps painted in the U.S., perhaps elsewhere in his travels. Somehow these paintings represent the essence of Parisian life. Elegant, sophisticated, and completely decorative. He even titled them in his native French. In addition to the exhibition, Sullivan Goss has published The Pastels of Leon Dabo, with the lead essay by Dr. William Gertz, longtime friend of the gallery and the world's leading expert on American still life painting. Together, the book and the exhibition offer some insight into the hidden work of Leon Dabo. It remains to be seen why Dabo was so circumspect about these paintings. Perhaps it was the crushing difficulty of the Great Depression that allowed the artist to open up this private exploration of his heart. Come and enjoy Toutes Fleurs through the end of October.